Imagine this. You're running your own small shop, fighting daily to keep the lights on, and then the police walk in. Not to arrest a thief, not to protect you, but to tell you to take down a sign, because it might hurt the feelings of the shoplifters stealing from you. Yes, welcome to Britain 2025. In the Welsh city of Wrexham, shopkeeper Rob Davies has had enough. For months, thieves have been helping themselves to goods from his vintage clothing store, Run Ragged. Fed up, Davies pinned up a handwritten sign for customers to see. It read, "Due to Scumbags shoplifting, please ask for assistance to open cabinets." A blunt message, yes, but one born out of frustration. Over the past year alone, Davies says he's caught 5 shoplifters. The first time, he called the police, who simply returned the stolen shirt and let the thief walk free. After that, he stopped reporting them altogether, resorting to locking his cabinets instead. But then came the twist. North Wales police officers turned up at his shop, not to arrest the criminals, but to order Davies to remove the sign, claiming it could cause offense. The move sparked outrage. Shadow Home Secretary Chris Phillip slammed the decision as madness, saying, "Causing offense is not criminal, and is none of the police's business. They should be catching shoplifters, not worrying about offending them. Frankly, shoplifters are scumbags. This woke, weak nonsense is a total waste of police time." Davies, meanwhile, continues running his store, now without the sign, but with a bitter taste in his mouth about what justice really looks like in modern Britain. So what do you think? Should the police really be protecting criminals from hurt feelings? Or protecting the public from crime? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one of them. And if you believe stories like this need to be told, hit that like one button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss our next video. Because here on A Next to Caw, we tell the stories the mainstream won't.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Next UK, your go-to for real stories and sharp analysis.
A shopkeeper in Wrexham was left really shocked when police came along and told him to take down a sign that he'd put up on his shop window calling shoplifters scumbags.
Yeah, it wasn't just like it was in the shop window. He put up the notice, 61-year-old Rob Davies, that is, after he caught 5 thieves in just under 12 months. He'd lost hundreds of pounds to burglary. And there's the notice, just sort of saying, if you want to access these items, you need to speak to me because there's been shoplifting scumbags taking my stuff.
Yeah, so it wasn't burglary, it was shoplifting, actually.
Yeah.
He says the sign was meant to warn other customers and tell them that's why he'd actually gone to the trouble of putting certain things behind lock and key.
Yeah. Well, let's talk to the man himself, Rob Davies. Good morning to you. I've got to say, what on earth did you think when the police knocked on the door and said to you, "You've caused somebody some offence with your sign"?
Well, I try not to cause offence to most people, wherever possible, but I don't see the use of the word scumbag as anything other than accurate. I was very... it was absolutely just mad that they even came in, and I understand that all the chap was trying to do was give me a heads up. I understand that, but I think it's just overkill. They have other things that they should be doing, like catching people who are stealing from shops, as opposed to giving me back the item they've stolen and tell them to get on their way, which is one instance that happened when I phoned the police about the theft.
Yes.
But I just couldn't believe it, and this is why I put it onto my own, onto the shop page, just to show how ridiculous it was.
Yeah, just to put it in context, you've had real trouble with shoplifters, haven't you? They've taken hundreds of pounds worth of items from your shop.
Absolutely, and I can only be as vigilant. I mean, I try to be as vigilant as possible, but, you know, you can't keep an eye on everybody. I'm a one-man band. There's only me in my shop, and it's a reasonable size of a shop. And there's a lot of items in it. But what annoys me most is this is not a shop that you go into because you need something. You go into my shop because you would like to have something. It's an impulse purchase shop more than anything, being retro and vintage. And some of the items are worth quite a lot of money. But irrelevant of what they're worth, if somebody's stealing, if I lose £200 in a month, that is my profit a lot of the time, especially since COVID. So, and I have other bills to pay. I have my own background bills to pay. And it's getting to the stage where every single penny counts, as it always does, but even more so now. Small business is still rebuilding after COVID. Many years ago now, you may think, but we're still rebuilding. We're still trying to get people off the internet and back into our shops. And if I can't fill my shop with the right goods and they be left there and not stolen from me, I don't see a way forward. So the only way forward, I thought, was I can put the signs up, lock my cabinets. That'll help alleviate some of the major thefts, and hopefully be more vigilant. I have CCTV up, I have it recording, but when you involve the police these days, it appears that they, if it's under a certain level, financial level, they're not interested.